Today is Monday, August 5th, and this is your forecast for the northeastern United States. And although we are off to a warm and humid start, I don't think it's going to stay that way this entire week. We are going to see some big changes as the week goes on, but change is often associated with some unsettled weather, and I think we're going to have a lot of that this week as well. We'll start off with looking at our weather headlines, and I do think it's going to be a rather unsettled week. A front is going to be settling south of us, and so that's going to keep the chance for some showers and storms in the forecast a lot of this week. We also are watching the remnants of Debbie. Well, right now it's not a remnant low, but very much a hurricane making landfall. But as it kind of lingers in the southeast, we'll have to see what that moisture does, whether or not it works its way up through the northeast. So that's one of the variables that we have to kind of figure out here for the second half of the week. Right now, though, it looks like it is going to turn less humid and a lot less hot for the second half of the week. That happens after Tuesday with that front settling south. The general idea is that the remnant moisture from Debbie is going to stay out of here as well, but still close enough that we have to keep an eye on it. So it's steamy this morning in New York City. It'll be hot and humid this afternoon. It's probably going to feel like it's around 100 when you factor in the humidity. And then we'll have some scattered clouds and actually increasing clouds as tonight goes on. Looking at our temperatures around the Northeast, lots of 90s from Boston to New York to Philly and DC. You head into interior sections of the Northeast, we are generally in the 80s. Thunderstorms are going to arrive in Buffalo this afternoon, and they'll get to about central New York by this evening, and then probably by tomorrow we'll see these showers and storms moving off to the southeast and impacting the big cities. With that front stalling nearby, I think we're going to keep those showers and thunderstorms in the forecast for at least a couple of days. So we have storms in the forecast tomorrow, storms in the forecast on Wednesday, maybe we get a break on Thursday, and I think it is a possibility that eventually by the weekend that we'll see some of that remnant moisture from Debbie working its way into the Northeast. But there's a lot of unanswered questions since Debbie is still very much a system that's doing its own thing, a hurricane making landfall in the Big Bend of Florida this morning and producing historic rainfall in the southeast. But that is your forecast, though, on this Monday for the northeastern United States. I hope you all have a fantastic start to your week. And remember that as long as you want there to be, there will always be a 100% chance of good things.